Oh yes, guys, I might have pulled a Kurt Russell in me old bird baccarat, but I'm still Jack and Cilla Black out on a serious stealth camp tonight. Oh yes, and bingo bongo, as the Afrikanos say in the Congo. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Rice cakes. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, Mandingos, and thank you for joining me on another Sunday night serious stealth camping adventure. Tonight I'm going to try and do a stealth camp in some bushes and trees right next to the side of a pub. It's like a pub restaurant. It's called Oak Tree Farm. It's like one of them farmhouse pubs. They're dotted around all over the UK. So we'll have to walk right past the side of the pub. I'm hoping there's not too many people sitting outside having a drinky poos. Yeah, because the last thing I want to do is get busted blood vesseled. You always get some funny looks when you're walking down the street, holding the old camaraderie, talking shite. But there's bound to be some people sitting outside having a drink, because it's quite warm. It's been a lovely day. But we'll just get past. We're not hang around. As I'm walking past the pub, guys, I'll point the camera ahead so you can see what I can see. We'll go around the side of the pub. Bloody hell, loads of traffic. Alright lads. Hey mate. See what I mean? I'll have to be careful or I will get busted blood vesseled. Some people walking up here as well. Aye, alright. Right, we need to get round to this camping spot because as you've seen, there's people driving past and they've spotted us and they're going to know I'm camping around here somewhere, so it's made this camp a little bit more tricky. Right guys, I'll bring you back when we're getting round the side of the pub and hopefully we can get into the camping spot without getting rumbeloed, the old rumbelow cup. Away. That's the pub down there, folks. Here you've got the David Lloyd gyms, David Lloyd clubs, David Lloyd club foots. You get special discount if you go in there and you've got a club foot. Here we are, folks, just arriving down at the pub. As you can see, there's some trees at the side of it over there. That's where we're looking at getting. We're going to walk all the way around the side of the pub first, and that wind's picking up as well. Here we go, folks. A couple of people ahead there, just let them get round the corner. That's them gone. Got a busy road here, a public footpath that runs up round like a big housing estate. Just making sure the course clear. I've already been spotted once walking down the road. I don't want to get rumbeloed again. Oh. Jesus. Well, that was smooth, wasn't it? Why I'm stealthy. It's about as smooth as a badger's arse with sandpaper stuck to it. Right, folks, we're in the bush, and this is the way. What's going on here? The way of the Mandingo. Jesus, why I'm silent. Right guys, the oak tree palm. Jesus, oak tree palm. You think that I'm in Florida or something? Oak Tree Farm. The Oak Tree Farm pub. It's just through them bushes, and there's a little kids play park there. There was two kids playing out. I want to get over close to the fence. Obviously, the video was called Stealth Camping Next to a Pub, so I want to get as near it as I can. But I'm going to hang fire. We'll go over that way. We'll set my seat up and we'll have a Jeff beer and a couple of shots of whiskey. We'll wait until the little kiddies is gone. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Come on. Bring you back in a seconder. Why I'm stealthy. Right. Brother. Very nice. I don't even know how you say this. Stoning. Is that right? Stoning Danish whisky. Host. They do like a few different ones. This is the Stoning Host. Kindly sent to me from a couple of legends by the names of James and Laura. Thank you so much. Massive fans of the Blot Outdoor Show. They've also got their own YouTube channel now. I knew when I met up with them, I think it was like nearly a year ago, because they've given me whiskey and loads of little miniatures and different bottles, like rare ones you kind of get from the shops in the UK. They're so kind to this Mandingo. And they were telling us they were starting up their own YouTube channel, because they go all over like on trips and holidays, and then they done a stealth camp a few weeks ago, and I didn't realise. I checked, and they had over 2,000 subscribers. So well done, James and Laura, for that. I'll leave a link in the description of this video for James and Laura's channel. Yeah, they've done a stealth camp, but they do all sorts of tourism type holidays. They go all over the place, and they like to have a good laugh, and they like to have a good drink. So yeah, if you like watching someone having a good drink and just having a good outlook on life and enjoying yourself, check out James and Laura's channel, which is called James and Laura. I'll leave a link for their channel in the description of this video, and I will certainly ding dang do a world famous review on this later on. Danish whisky, you know, it makes sense, and it's quite nice. I'm not going to tell you what it smells and tastes like. We'll have to save that for the review later on. Yeah, I think them two kiddies from the play park have gone in now, because kids are little chatty buggers, aren't they? And it's gone silent there. But I'm in no rush, guys. I'm just going to sit here for a while longer. In fact, this might even be the best spot here. I don't know if you can see the pub through there, the brick wall. Just through there, guys. I'm literally like 10 metres away from the wall, the brick wall side of the pub, if you know what I'm talking about. I know all of you don't watch me Friday night videos, the mooch around videos, but for you legends that do, you know the score. There was no Friday night video, just gone there 2 days ago. When I started doing these takeaway video gagas, in the famous words of Jonathan Wass, it was 2 years ago. It was like in the April 2 years ago. I've never missed one in 2 years. So I've done like over 100 videos without fail. But this one, I'll tell you the crack. People think I've put my bag out. No, I haven't put my bag out. I wouldn't have been able to carry my bag in there. But what happened was, I was doing some gardening. We ordered like a couple of them ton bags of pebbles, and I was taking them from my front garden into my back garden non-stop, and I could feel my back pulling. And I should have stopped. This was on like Wednesday night. I should have stopped and left it and rested and finished off the next day. But like a true Mandingo, I kept going. And I could feel my back really tight on the night time. And when I got up the next morning, on the Thursday morning, oh God, my back hadn't gone. But you know, you can just feel like it. Oh, I'll have to be so careful here. One wrong move and my back is buggered, as they say in the gay bars of San Francisco. So I was taking my time, and then we went through Teen Valley at Gateshead. My stepdaughter Brogan and her partner Cal, they were picking 2 bikes up from Halfords, and the boot of their car wasn't big enough, so me and Mrs. Blot went through to help them to bring the bikes back because they're in the back of my car. So we got them, and then my son wanted a McDonald's, so we drove out to McDonald's drive-through, and we sat waiting at the bit where they hand the food over. We were waiting quite a while, and then the guy said, "Here's your food, mate." I didn't realise he was already there looking at us. I was just like sitting in a world of my own, and when he said, "Here's your food, mate," I turned to get the milkshakes off him, and as soon as I turned, the old Burt Bacharach just went. At first, when it first went, I was like, oh, and I was thinking, Jesus, I'm not going to be able to go out camping. I'm going to be out of action for about a month, because you hear, don't you, about people with bad backs, and it can bring a man down, can't it? It can just totally bring a man down. Ooh. But yeah, I thought, right, when I got up on the Friday, my back was still proper tight, miles tighter than Bonnie Blue Snatcheroonie, if you know what I'm talking about. So I thought, I've never missed one Friday night video in 2 years. I've got the best subscribers on YouTube, so I knew you guys would understand if I missed one video. I haven't been taking any painkillers. I don't like to do that unless something's really serious. Do you know what I mean? Mrs. Blot was putting heat rub all over me back. She was sitting on me back and grinding on us and everything. Matron. I'm only joking. Why, she was putting deep heat on. People back in the beer garden, in the park bit. So yeah. Today I got up and it wasn't as bad. It's still really tight. Just that short walk coming down there. It's only like a 5. Oh, it's a bird up in the tree. I knew I could hear something flapping around. Just that 5-minute walk down there was just long enough. I could really feel me back pulling. So I'm glad it's just a stealth camp tonight. I don't think I could have managed a wild camp. But that's the beauty of the Blot Outdoors show. If my back's ever buggered and I can't carry like a heavy bag, I could always do a car camp. I could go like on a nice hike, even like a flat walk around the lake, and then just do a car camp. As long as I'm talking shite and having a few drinks, I think you legends will tune in. So yeah, there you go. I thought I'd just give you an explanation, mad for it, about my back. I'm fitting well, guys, and I think in a few days it'll be okay. But a back, it's a funny thing, innit? Once it's gone once, it's probably going to keep going again. So you're going to have to bear with us, guys, every now and again if my back's buggered. Oh, matron. Yeah. It could happen again. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy a few more shots of this. And I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela dice. Yes, man, dingoes. That's me all set up. Cheers, guys. Oh, just enjoying a nice bottle of Denmark's finest, Estrella Damm. You better believe it. On the whisky as well. The whisky. The Danish whisky. Oh, yes. You know, it makes sense, guys. Where we're at. Staunen. Host. Staunen Hostcock. The old Hostcock. It's not bad. But I've got to take my time. My fan sexualities. I don't want to drink it all. I only brought a half bottle out, you know, just in case any of you think I'm a complete pisshead. No, guys. I mean, I am a little bit of a pisshead, but I'm not a complete pisshead. Shh, I need to keep the noise down. It's taken me quite a while to get set up, because there's been kiddies in and out of the pub into the little play park. I would have liked to have camped a little bit further along, but this was the best spot, so yeah. But there's been no Ian Rush, guys. There certainly has not been. And there never is on the Blot Outdoor Show unless it's absolutely pissing down. And then you are in an Ian Rush. You're in an Ian Rush and a David Rush, if you know what I'm talking about. And you've got to get set up and you've got to get in. But it's been spot on. I am getting now a little bit chilly on the old Stumpy Willie. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So after this little chat, I'm going to put my down jacket on underneath this jacket. I've already got my warm hat on. I'm really only put this on, not because I was cold, just so my head torch fits on nice. You can't really put your head torch on when I've got the trucker's cap on, if you know what I'm talking about. Cheers, guys. Yeah, it's been a quite sensible camp so far, hasn't it? Aye. I don't want to go on like an idiot every video, you know, like the class clown. And I was the class clown when I was at school. I've never changed. There'll be loads of people watching this who'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll be exactly the same as me. You just never grow up, do you? You know, you might have been quite intelligent in school like I was. I was never in any of the top groups at school, but I was never in like the bottom groups. I was kind of in the middle. But you know when you're sitting in the class and you know the answers to most things, but you're just one of them type of kids that couldn't give a shit and you're just drifting through life. I could have pushed myself on and been in the top groups. This is not me bigging myself up, because honestly, guys, there's nothing flash about me. I haven't even got a lovely house. I've got a nice house. It's like an ex-council house. Me and Mrs. Blower, no flash. A posh meal for us is Weatherspoons, do you know what I mean? Or a fish and chip supper from the local chippy. But you know when you know, I could have pushed myself even more. I was probably a lot more intelligent than people at school who actually finished with good results and went on to college and university. But I've never been that type of person. I've always been as daft as a box of frogs. I've been as daft as a one-legged chihuahua, if you know what I'm talking about. As you can tell. When I left school, I went to college to do like a course on joinery. I wasn't even planning on talking about this, you know. I'm just waffling shit now. Yeah, I went to college and I done joinery. I think I've mentioned this before. And I only like signed up for the joinery course because a couple of mates were doing it as well. I couldn't make my mind up. I was just one of these confused.com kids. Not confusing the hiya, alright. No chance, baggy pants. Oh, I knew where I was, guys. Oh. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't confused that way. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah. But I just didn't know where I wanted to go in life, job-wise. I was so immature. I still am now, aren't I? So I joined up on this joinery course, and I just messed about for 2 years at college, chasing the Blot. Matron. Not even worrying about getting qualified or anything. And then I left before I completed my course. College dropout. What a loser. Matron's a fox, just a little fox that time. And I got a job at a factory called Homeworthy Furniture. I'm not going to give you the full story of that because I've done this before. Met an absolute bunch of legends that I work with. Yeah. Spent a good 29, 39, 20 year working in shitty factory jobs. Shitty factory jobs, but working with legends, the absolute salt of the earth of people. Anyone I've worked with, because from everywhere I've worked, I don't think I've got one enemy that I work with. You never know. You might have a silent enemy that slags you off behind your back. Who knows? But as far as I know, I've got no enemies. Anyone I work with, had a good laugh, made loads of friends. Used to go out, I was involved in loads of different groups. I used to go out with lads from the Plains Farm area, Sunderland. Lads from the Southwick area, so like Southwick, Red House, Town End Farm. I used to go abroad with them. And then my own friends from Seaham, which is just outside of Sunderland. Going abroad 3, 4, 5 times a year, having the time of my life. Just bit of a free spirit, to be honest. And then when I was 27, was I 27, 28? Let's say 28. I met the beautiful Mrs. Blot with a sexy butt. And before you guys say, you lucky bastards, Mrs. Blot out of your league, well, yeah, I do agree with you. But Mrs. Blot was the one that chatted me up. Cheers, guys. Yes. FC Barcelona. Massive club in the Bundesliga. They're not in the Bundesliga, Mandingo. Yeah. I know some of you have heard this story before, but why not tell it again? It's a good story, and it's the truth. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling a complete truth. The whole truth. Nothing but that. Nothing but the truth. Cheers, guys. Mrs. Blot was out with her friend, and she walked past, and they kind of like went round a corner, and then I couldn't see her, and her and her friend both smiled as they went past. But it was Mrs. Blot I had my eye on. Me being such a smooth criminal. Do you know what I mean? Not that I was a criminal. I'm just talking shite. And then a friend of mine came around the corner, and he went, "Oh, there's a bird just went round there. I've just been talking to her. Just says she really fancies you. And, you know, she wants to have a chat with you and swap numbers and all that shite." And I was like, all right. Wait, tell her to come round. And I was like, oh, God. You know, please be the one with the blonde hair. Not that there was anything wrong with the other lass. Just she wasn't my cup of tea. Do you know what I mean? I was like, please be the one with the blonde hair. And then Mrs. Block come round, and I was like, oh, you better believe it, my money dingleberries. And that was it. We got chatting, we swapped numbers. I didn't phone her for about 3 days, because I'm as cool as a cucumber, if you know what I'm talking about, guys. Oh yes, the Mandingo was the real deal back in the day. You don't want to seem desperate, do you? Should I phone tomorrow? No. Wait a couple of days. Play Cool in the Gang. The old Cool in the Gang bang. And that was it. Give her a ring, met up. 20 years later, we're still together with the best son in the world. Aye. Like I've said a few times before, if it wasn't Mrs. Blot, I wouldn't be out doing this. Because most wives wouldn't be letting the husbands go out camping twice a week. Yes, before my challenge took off, I wasn't going out camping twice a week, but I was going out once a week or once every 2 weeks, and we didn't have much money. So, big up Mrs. Blot with the sexy bod. Oh, smell you, ma. Talking about Mrs. Blot, there's been a few people asking. I'll just keep turning this around, guys, because sometimes when I'm recording so long, it cuts off. And after good crack, well, I think it's good crack. You might think it does. You might think it is. Some people might think I'm a boring bastard. Pardon my French Canadian. I was telling you she had that operation. She had a little thing on her face, and when they'd done a test on it, it was like cancerous. But it wasn't cancer. It was like, was one of them things where if it was left, pardonski, it could end up being cancer in the future. So, I mean, this is Saturday now as I'm here. We were at Durham University Hospital, 9 o'clock on Thursday morning. On Thursday at Morgan Freeman. So she was all geared up. She knew she was going to get cut open, and they were going to take off what they need to take off, or take out what they need to take out. Potato, tomato. Who gives a shit which way you say it? She was literally in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, let's say 10 minutes max and Paddy. As soon as she went through, me and my son were like, how then? We'll go around into the restaurant bit, because we were expecting it to be a while. I didn't want anything to eat. My son got like a full English breakfast. I just got a nice black cock down my throat. Sorry guys, slip of the tongue. Nice black coffee. Oh, you gonna say black cock? No, we'll cut out with all that. Aye. So when we were sitting, my son was like halfway through his breakfast. I was halfway through my black coffee. Me black Jurgen coffee. And then his Mrs. Block comes walking in with like the patch on her face. So basically, she sees the current open, and then the surgeon, whoever it was, hold on. What did the fuck say? They could see like something inside, but they weren't quite sure. So they took a biopsy and then stitched her up with 5 stitches and slapped like a big dressing thing on. So now she's got to wait, God knows how long. I think it won't be too long. And then she might have to go back. So she got talking to like the nurse, because Mrs. Blot was saying, well, I was hoping to get it all done today. You know, I've been like worrying myself, and I want to just, whatever need to be done, get it done today. And they said, yeah, if we're going to do what we really thought we were going to have to do, you're going to have a bigger scar on your face. She got 5 stitches the other day. You're going to have a bigger scar. So we took a biopsy. We'll see what it is. And if you've got to come back, we'll have to do it again. Bigger. If not, just that tiny little scar she's going to have, that'll be it. So, fingers crossed. Obviously, I'm reassuring Mrs. Blot, saying, well, hopefully that's it. But she's thinking, no, they're going to bring us back. I'm going to have to go through it all again and get cut open. And so, yeah, that's that crack, guys. I thought I'd let you know. But as of now, everything is happy dingleburgers, as they say, at the burger vans of Belfast. Like I say, it's Saturday now. We're going away on Monday for 4 nights in the Lake District. We've hired a lodge out where you can take the dogs. Me older dog, Messi, he's stopping home with Taylor. Taylor's watching the house. I know I've told you lately his mum passed away. He's a legend, Taylor. Thank you so much. Taylor's still watching the house for us, and Messi will stop with him. The 3 plugs, Dennis, Denzel and Ernest Shackleton, them's coming away. We're not going to be doing much. We'll go for walks with the dogs around where the site is. While I'm away, I'm going to go off and do a wild camp. Literally a 10-minute drive away from where we're stopping is where I park the car up, and I'm going to go up in the mountains and I'm going to do a wild camp. That's my dedication to you legends while I'm away on holiday, because Mrs. Blot's cool. Do you know what I mean? Mrs. Blot honestly appreciates you guys just like I do. Yeah, I'm going to go off and do a wild camp while I'm on holiday, and it's going to be a good one. I'm not going to tell you where it is. I don't want to tell anyone where it is, because obviously people might come looking for us. The other day when I was camping on Fleetwood Pike, and I got up there, and there was a lad called Ben, a Geordie lad. If you're watching, Ben, it was a good camp and it was nice to meet you. People have been saying, oh, you must have knew, that must have been the set up, blah de blah. No, it wasn't set up. Why would I lie? It's my channel. This is my channel, and I don't have to lie. If I want to camp with someone, I'll tell you, I'm camping with Ben, or I'm camping with Uncle Buck, or do you know what I mean? Or Johnny Vegas, or wherever. It's my channel. I can camp with whoever I want. So I'm not going to lie and say, oh, I bumped into Ben by accident. Do you know what I mean, guys? So yeah, I'm not going to reveal my destination. But next week, while I'm away on holiday with my family, I'm still going to go off and do a wild camp up in the mountains. You better believe I am. And there you go, guys. That's enough of me waffling shite for now. I'm getting a little bit chilly, so I'm going to get my warm jacket on. And yeah, this is quite a sensible video, isn't it? It's a change from us being as pissed as a fart and talking shite, but you never know. I've still got some more beers left. In fact, when I bring you black, sorry guys, hey, I keep having a slip of the tongue. You can't say black. When I bring you back, I'm going to show you me setting up for tonight, me food and me drink and all that shite. You better believe it. Dice. So as you can see, folks, here is the front of the pub. This is where the kiddies were playing, and obviously I don't have to explain to you why I didn't want to come down with a camera and record this area when the kids were playing. If my little kids or grandkids were in there and some weirdo with a camera was, you know, recording, and I spotted them, I want to break the jawbone. The jawbone. Shut that door. Hey, mate. Oh, yes. My Mandy Dingles. Just finishing off my third bottle. Is it my third bottle? Yeah, there's only one down there. My third bottle of Denmark's finest, Estrella Damm. Let's chuck that down there, guys, and we'll put it in the bin diesel in a few seconds. Yeah, I normally show you early me stuff, but it doesn't matter. We'll do it when we do it. I'm in the Vango Orion, battered and bruised, 2-man Tentaroonie. Oh. If you're new to the channel, guys, if you go back to the early days of me wild camping, you will see me using this. Yes, I'm using better tents now, and I still stick with this for me stealth camps. I'm keeping it real. Keeping it real. I'm keeping it real with Ian Bale, if you know who I'm talking about. Trichology camping chair. Keeping it real with Ian Bale. I've lost everything, Phil. Right, get that in the bin diesel. So you can see, guys, there we've got the bin diesel. We've got a couple of bottles of water from Majorca. I've got one bottle left of Denmark's finest. You better believe I have. For whisky. It's a Danish thing as well, guys. We've got Stauning, Danish whisky, Stauning Host, the old Host cock. Yeah, and it's very nice. Look, you can see I've been working my way through it. I can have a few more little sipperoonies, but I need to keep a little bit fuzzy world famous whisky review. A couple of legends, James and Laura, have sent me that. Yes, I've mentioned it. They've got their own YouTube channel, and I will leave a link for that in the description. Mad for it. Let's have a look in here, folks. I put an old tarp down, my old tarparoonie, all the way under the full length of the tent, because it's all like, look at this, the ground, you know, it's a bit rough. It's a bit rough and ready. Yeah, full of stinging nettles and all that carry on, guys. Let's have a look inside. The old foil mat gosses us down. The Berghaus sleeping pad. I'm now using my old OEX 2-season sleeping bag. I hope that keeps me warm tonight, because it is getting a little bit chilly on the old Stumpy Willie pillar biter there. And yes, like I said, it's getting chilly, so I'm going to get that on soon. Stuffed in there is my old green Berghaus down jacket. Bags there, in there. I've got my power banks, charging wires and all that shite. Gloves. I've already got my warm hat on, as you can see. Snackaroonies. Look at that. Oh, I've got a lovely piece of mince pie in there. Yes, I'm going to have that. And a few secondas. Haribos there. I've already been eating some. Plenty left. What else have I got? Oh, I've got some. Oh, they're only a bag down there. I didn't get them out. French crepes. Yeah, I've got some French crepes, guys. What they call crepes. I always call them French crepes. Bonjour and au revoir at exactly the same time for all my French subscribers. I think I've only got two. Subscribers from France. So yeah, sorry for calling you French crepes. But that's just the way it goes, man. Then goes on the Blot outdoor show. French crepes. Right. For my main meal, we're having hot dogs, guys. Plain and simple. We've got hot dogs. Hot dog, hot diddly dog. That's that Disney cartoon, you know, that Disney kids cartoon. It sticks in your head, doesn't it? When you've got the grandkids over. I remember when I was younger, and my son was just a little one. Hot dog, hot diddly dog. Oh God, it's a nightmare, isn't it? That Disney cartoon. Hot dog, hot diddly, hot dog, diddly dog. That's my own fault there, isn't it? A hot dog, diddly, dog, diddly, dog. Come on, I only shouldn't. I'm only shouldn't you. I'm only showing you food and it's gone crazy. Hot dog, hot diddly dog. So we've got hot dogs. We've got this. Dino's. Oh, Dino's. Ketchup, spicy ketchup. We've got some bunions. Some diced bunions. Oh, yes. And we've got some. Yes. 4 brioche hot dog rolls. Bundingos. Ow. Might be a bit cheap and nasty. Might be a bit council estate. But it's a meal fit for this mandingo. You better believe it is. There you go, guys. I've showed you all my food and drink. And I'll bring you Black and a few Secondas and a Desmond Tutu, a Winnie Mandela, and Neil Sedaka. You know it makes sense. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Lice cakes. Yes, my fan sexualities. I think that's only right when we do the whisky review, which is what we're going to do next. I think we should go back round, climb over the fence, into the beer garden at the front of the pub, sit on one of the picnic benches in the pub beer garden and do the world famous whisky review. I mean, I am calling this video stealth camping next to a pub, so why not go and do the world famous whisky review in the pub premises? The pub's shut, everyone's gone. What's the worst that can happen? If someone goes driving past in a car and they see me sitting there, I don't know, they might just think it's some late night reveller from the old pub dingo having a late night drink. They probably won't know it's the mandingo. So let's get round into the Oak Tree Palm Beach and do a world famous whisky review. I'll bring you legends. Black. Yeah, can't say that. I'll bring you back. What's that? Shh. Oh, the fox is back. What did the fox say? The fox said, let's get back round into the beer garden and do a world famous whisky review. Time for the world famous whisky review at Oak Tree Farm. Ho ho, yes. You better believe it. Right. Oh yes. My Mandy Dingleberries. You know what time it is? It's whisky time. You better believe it is. And this is what we've got this week. Staunen, the Danish whisky. This is the Staunen Host, the old Host cock. Kindly sent to me from a couple of legends, massive fandingos of the Blot Outdoor Show, James and Laura. Like I said earlier on, I will share a link in the description of this video for James and Laura's YouTube channel. Check it out, guys. They like a good drink like me. They enjoy the old whisky, so you can't go wrong, dingo man dingoes, and dropping a sub on their channel. Why not ski bait, as they say in the do-done ski bait? You know it makes sense. And let's get this popped in the old famous Cub Dingo Mandingos. Ha ha, yes. Oh, it's just the last dregs, guys. You can see I've been enjoying this. The old dregs of society. The Danish whisky. The very first Danish ones. the very first Danish one I've ever had. So big up the legends in Stockholm, if you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. And let's get the old Bakeroni in. You know, it makes sense. Oh, I got like a waft of apple straight away, like a big waft of green apple, and like more fruitiness as well. Green apple and red berry. Oh, matron. Oh, yeah. Like a syrup type of smell as well. A few mild spices, but a definite big fruity air element about it. You cannot do. Oh, you. You. You cannot do that. It's offensive to wobbly hands. Ooh. Yeah. Appley, red berries, quite syrup, a few spices, maybe a little bit ginger. That's enough in the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Ricicles. Going down. Quite smooth. Nothing spicy, as in there's nothing hitting in the back of my throat like a which I do like, but it's not weak as piss. You know, when you get like a cheap and nasty whisky, like a low budget thing, you can tell it's a decent quality. Maybe like a little bit of a. This is just me, guys. This is not reading the bottle. There's nothing on there you can read. If anyone does buy this, you'll be able to confirm it. You can buy this on Amazon for £45. The old £45 dinkies. So if anyone does decide to buy that, on the back of me doing the review, you'll know, you'll be able to check and see that I haven't been able to read the bottle and cheat. It's got like a, for me, like a treacle type of taste. Quite sugary, but not too sugary, like a nice sugary candy treacle. Obviously whisky. Not harsh at all. Smooth, delicate, sliding down the old throat dingo. Matron. Now I said, didn't I? Apple, red berries, and the old flavour only up my Nostradamus. Now when the taste of Rooney, it's quite delicate. It has got a little bit of a fruity element, but I can't put me flavour Rooney on the exact taste. Let me have another gobble. And I'm going to swirl it round the old gummy bears and see what I get. We're just making this shit as we go along, guys. I know I joke on and I say I'm a whisky connoisseur. I'm not. I'm very fortunate that legends like James and Laura send me this kind of stuff, and I can just make this stuff up as I go along. Make this shit up as I go along, guys, for a bit of fun, a bit of entertainment. I do try my best, even though I don't wear a vest. And let's crack on. You know, it makes sense. Brr, brr. I'm getting it. Yeah, there is like a fruity, red berry taste of rooney berries, no harshness, few mild spices, nothing overpowering, no burn rooney, no burny gibbling. You better believe it. If you like a few spices, but you don't like the burning sensation, my word, this could be the perfect whisky for you. Honestly, guys, I know it's £45, but for a decent drop of whisky, I would say that is well worth it. A few spices, but they're not burning your mouth. A nice fruity red berry. Maybe a little bit of golden syrup in there, which makes sense with it going down so smooth. The old smooth criminal. Very nice. Let's get this down the old hasticle, guys. Wowza Rooney, wowza Wayne and Colin Rooney. That was very nice. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Danish whisky. I didn't even know you could get a Danish whisky. So a massive spank you to James and Laura for sending me that. Haven't just sent me this, guys. They've also sent me a few little miniature bottles from different places that they've been visiting. What an absolute couple of legends. Shh, quiet. Fox, there's a fox out there again. I'm going to give that a good old steady, in fact, better than a steady. Nothing like amazing, but definitely better than average. 8.8. That is a very good score. 8.8. You better believe it is. 8.8 out of 10 dingo. My Mandy Dingleberry Finley quiz. You know what I'm talking about. This is serious stealth camping. Ricicles. Rights. You not make sense. Total sense. Absolute, complete, total sense. Ricicles. It's nothing special, guys. It's only the Aldi cheap stuff. £1.79 a bottle. But does the old job dingo for this man dingo. While the hot dogs is bubbling away. Hot dogs and bunions. Cheers, guys. Not great, but not bad at exactly the same time. Bicycles. Oh, matron. Ah, it's the glove of self-love.
It's the glove of self-love. It's the glove of self-love. Matron. It's the glove of self-love. Yes, guys. It's time to do some serious Borussia Mönchengladbach. Right. Come on, guys. It's time for a male fit for Mandy Dingle. Right. Come on then, folks. It's time to get stuck in. I spilt a few bunions on the ground. So simple and so good. Hot dogs, bunions in brioche buns, ketchup, you can't go wrong, folks, with something like this. Oh yes, very nice indeed, guys. Wowza, Rooney. I'll eat all these. I know I might look like a big fat bugger to all you legends, but what I've got is really nice. Something so simple as a hot dog. Tastes really good, guys. Oh yes. God knows what's in hot dogs. Arseholes, lips, hooves of cattles, everything blended in with a few flavouronies. But I tell you what, they don't half taste nice. And a brioche bun. With a few onions. Oh yes. Not bad, folks. I picked that one up. It looks like the perfect hot dog, doesn't it? Perfect shape in the bun. Oh yes, guys. Sorry I'm not talking much. I'm doing some scrandingoing. One thing I will say is, thank you to each and every one of you legends who have supported the Blot Outdoors Show, my channel, the Blot Outdoors Show, over this last week. Honestly, guys, seriously, I tell you all the time, look at this. How much of a low budget channel is it? You don't have to do it. You do not have to buy me a good old Jurgen coffee. Just give us a thumbs up. While you're watching this video now, give this Mandingo a big thumbs up. Leave a comment. That'll ding dang do for me. But if you have gone out your way, yes, I know there's quite a few of yous. If you have gone out your way and you have bought me a coffee, a good old Jurgen coffee over this last week. Honestly, guys, it's very much appreciated, and I love each and every one. You better believe I do. You've got no idea how much I appreciate your support. This one is a massive spank you, a massive big fat thank you. I can't even get my words out. I'm smash burgered. A massive thank you to each and every one of you legends. There's your names down there. And down there. Thank you so much, guys. I am now going to finish off this mess. And that's it. There's nothing else to say tonight apart from bonjour, arrivederci, good night Vienna, and Vorsprung der Technique. And we're going to rock down to, hold on. What did the fox say? Electric Avenue. Let me take you higher. Poor. 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 I'll see you in the morning. Good night, guys. Oh, fuck it hell.
Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah, nearly 9 o'clock. I am bursting for a Slash Gordon jukebox jury, and it's raining. What a bummer. The last few camps I've getting lucky. When I've been getting up, there's been no Wayne Rooney. But I'm going to be packing a wet tent away today, guys. And I need to get out for a Slash Gordon, or the tent's going to be wet inside, if you know what I'm talking about. Nice. So there we go, my Fandingos. Baghdad ready to put on my old Buckaroonie. Bin diesel with all my shite. Obviously that's where the tent was, down there. Leave no trace, the old Tracy Barlow, our trace set. Time to get the Baghdad on my Buckaroonie, make like a tree and split and get out of Dodge City. I want to get home, get this video sorted, get it up on YouTube and have a nice family day out. It's my son's 17th birthday today. So if you're watching Preston, I love you. You're the best son in the world. Come on then, guys. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Lice. There you go, guys. We're out the bush. We're out of Kate Bush. And ho ho yes! That's another successful stealth camp completed. You better believe it. There you go, folks. That's where we done the world famous whisky review last night. Right outside Oak Tree Farm. So there you go then, guys. The Blotmobile is in sight. I think you've had enough of me talking shite. But it was a fantastic night. You better believe it was. And if you've enjoyed it, guys, you know what to do. Give this Mandingo a big thumbs up. Leave a comment. It really does help the channel. And please tune in for the next one, which will be a wild camp up on a mountain top on Wednesday night. You know what I'm talking about. And you know it makes absolute, complete and total sense. Right.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make total sense, mate. Very nice.